What is your personal profile dashboard on LinkedIn and how do you find it? My name is Louise Brogan. I'm the host of LinkedIn with Louise, and today I'm going to show you what your personal profile dashboard is and why you want to be checking it out. So first things first, we're going to go to LinkedIn, and I'm logged in to my account. I'm going to go over and click on the drop down menu where it says me, and I'm going to go and click on view profile. Alright, so this is the profile heading card, and we're going to scroll down through the profile underneath the About section, underneath the Featured section, to the dashboard. So everybody has this on their LinkedIn profile account, but most people don't really know what it is and what it's for. So it's got three key numbers. The first number is the number of people who have viewed your profile. The second number is the number of people who have looked at your most recent post or article. And the third number is the number of people whose search results you have appeared in the last 7 days. So let's have a look at each of these numbers. So the first one is how many people have viewed your profile in the last 90 days. And because I don't have LinkedIn Premium at the moment, it's really funny, it's like mentioning my friend's name there. I only know the numbers, but that's okay. It's whether or not you are getting people reaching out and engaging with you. People have asked me about whether they should have LinkedIn Premium or not. And if you had Premium, you would be able to see who exactly had been looking at your profile and then reach out and connect to them. So if we turn off private mode, my profile is set currently to private. And if we click on turn off private mode, it's going to take us to the LinkedIn privacy settings. And if we scroll down and say under visibility, the left hand side, so actually scroll up, profile viewing options. So if we change that to say you're viewing as people can see your name and your headline when you are viewing their profiles, that's what that means. And we go back to LinkedIn. And now we look back at our dashboard. So we go back to view profile and we scroll down. And now you can see that it has more information. Isn't this interesting? So it's dropped by 9% since last week. And it says 60 of my views have been interesting. 2 work at Edward Jones, 6 work at Queen's University Belfast, okay? And you can find out all of this information if you pay for the premium service, which comes in around $49 per month. So click on all profile viewers, and that's where you'll be able to see these people here. And the number of people viewing you on this dashboard number is within the last 90 days or 3 months. All right, let's go back to our dashboard and see what other information we can see in there. And I do think this is definitely worth keeping a track of to see whether you're being found by more people are looking at your profile, and more people are looking at your information. So the middle number was about articles, and this is the last article I posted in January, and it says 89 views of your article. So that's the number that was in the middle of our dashboard. And then the third number, which we go here, is the number of times you have appeared in search results in the last 7 days. So I really like this section. It tells you where your searchers work. So most of them are self-employed. Sales for the Culture, Queen's University, and DocuSign. Now, the interesting thing is Sales for the Culture has 2 to 10 employees. So let's click on that and see, do I know anybody who works there? No, I don't. So that's interesting to find out who is there, who is in this company, who's been looking at my profile. So that's really interesting to me. And then go back and we'll see Queen's University, who's been looking at my profile from there. Well, that is a local university that I've done some work with, so I would suggest it's some of these people here. All right, and then scrolling down, so we've got where your searchers work. Then we've got what do your searchers do? So what are their job titles? So the majority of mine are founders, then it's business strategy people, sales people, marketing people, and executive directors. So all the levels of clients that I work with pretty much falling in under here. And then what is it that they're looking for that I'm coming up as a result? Speaker, host, instructor, business consultant. I don't want to be found as a systems engineer, so this is really interesting. But I'm working with a lot of people who have software systems in their business, and I used to be a software engineer. So that could be why my name is coming up under those search results. So these are these keywords your searchers used, whatever's in your profile, triggers why you're coming up under these results. Okay, so if I click on the speaker, these are other people who come up under speaker, all people results. So you want to be found for the key thing that is that you do on LinkedIn. And how do you do that? By having a really good, solid LinkedIn profile and being active on LinkedIn and talking about the things that you actually are an expert in. So for those of you who are interested, you can click on salary insights within your industry, and you could go through this whole checklist if you want. I don't want to do that today. And then my items, so jobs you might have applied for, courses that you've been looking at, and any posts that you have saved. So you'll see over here. So there is a post that I have used as a good example, and that's it. That's the only post I've saved. So Elisa, I've saved one of your posts. Elisa is one of my fellow YouTubers. All right, so learnings that you've done and save posts that you have in there. So did you know that you had all of this information in your personal profile dashboard on LinkedIn? Or is this a revelation to you? You'll see mine says it's all star over here. That just means that my LinkedIn profile is fully filled out and optimized. So I'd love to know if you've had a look at this, your dashboard. Have you checked your stats on it? And is it something you're going to go and look at right now? And I highly recommend that you do and you keep track of it. So if you like this kind of content on training, then please do give me a thumbs up below and hit the subscribe bell so that you don't miss my next video here on YouTube. And thank you so much for watching.